Plaintiff Deborah Fairfax says she is a huge fan of Aretha Franklin and saw her every time she performed in New York. Deborah claims she paid the defendant to do 2 paintings for her, one of Aretha Franklin and one of Miles Davis, but he never gave her the paintings. Defendant Edmund Wilson says he's an artist who has been drawing for as long as he can remember. Edmund insists Deborah kept changing the terms of their deal, and that's why he was unable to complete the job. He's countersuing for labor and materials.
Start with you.
I am a huge fan of Aretha Franklin. I've seen her every time she performed in New York live. When she passed away, I was in Paris and very heartbroken, and my friends wouldn't let me come home because what we do when a musician dies is we go to the Apollo Theater. We sing, we dance, we light candles. Yeah. I'm also a photographer. When I was a little girl, my father's uncle let us have anything we wanted in his candy store, and I picked Chain of Fools. Long car rides, my father only had one 8-track that was Live at the Fillmore with Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin Live at the Fillmore with Ray Charles. Good music. Deep in my heart, I love Aretha Franklin.
I'm sure she'd love to hear that. I love her also. She was a friend. Spoke at her funeral. She was a good friend. Sir, why don't you give me some background?
Judge, I'm an artist. I started pursuing my art after 30 years of not painting. My passion for art has been something that I've been doing all my life as a stress reliever for some of the things that I've experienced as a child growing up and as a young adult. I guess I started with crayons, started out with crayons. I would draw on the blinds and in my bedroom.
How old?
As far back as I could remember. Okay. I guess I kind of felt like I always looked at things a little different at an early age. Like I noticed the way light would hit material and patterns and things like that, which a lot of times people couldn't understand when I was trying to explain it to them. So I think I learned that very, very at a young age. Throughout school, I was always the class artist. And then as I got into middle school was the first time that I experienced painting on canvas. The high school that I went to had a very good art program where a lot of students after they graduated would go on to pursue art careers. So that was a good thing. I thought I was going to be a professional football player, but it didn't turn out. But I'd still
had to go with your gift. And that's what I tell young people all the time. Find your gift. And if you do your best at everything, your gift will jump out at you. Go ahead, ma'am. You tell me why you're suing him today for a breach of contract.
Your Honor, I've not met him. I was at a frame shop, and saw a painting and said, ooh, I really like that. And his auntie was there. She said, that's my nephew's work. She gave me a social media contact. We spoke. We agreed on a few paintings, and then I scaled it back to 2. Aretha Franklin and Miles Davis. My husband is a huge Miles fan. And he said, it's parent weekend, can you advance me some money? I gave it all to him because I believe in supporting people. $1,500. That was in September. I do travel quite a bit, and I let him know that I'll be away. Didn't hear anything from him. Maybe December, I reached out and said, hey, what's up? He said, I got you. I'll deliver your work by February 27th. February 27th has come and gone. I've taken about 5 or 6 trips between then. Lots of messages between us.
Plaintiff Deborah Fairfax says she paid the defendant for 2 paintings, one of Aretha Franklin and one of Miles Davis, but he never gave her the paintings, so she's suing.
Okay, sir. She gave you $1,500, and did you complete the job?
I did not. The dates continued to change. What she gave me initially...
Who changed them?
She did. What she gave me initially was...
Why do you think she changed the dates? She had paid you her money. Why do you think she didn't want her art?
It wasn't...
Why do you think, I don't give it to me yet? Well, I got your art, ma'am. No! You tell me how it went, sir.
The date was changed a couple of times due to her travel. I'm gonna be out of the country, or I'm gonna be out of the state.
So don't finish.
So we'll move the dates back. My creative process is when I paint a specific subject, there's a creative process where I listen to the music, I do a little bit of research, and I channel all that into my painting as part of my creation process. So when she did come back on the 27th, I said, can you give me a couple of days? I'm 80 to 90% completed with it. Now, when she went out of the country and pushed the dates back, I have other clients that come in and want work.
Right, you didn't want to just finish hers.
Well,
Go ahead, sir. You interrupted instead. Oh, let me set hers to the side. I got some more money I can get here. Go ahead, sir.
It's a very common practice with artists to have a couple of different projects going up.
Yeah, it's a common practice for a lot of contractors who do that type of work, and that's why so many of them get sued. What did you ultimately do? Why doesn't she have her art now?
Because after that date, she refused to take the art. I asked her for a couple more days. I said, I'll be done with the art. Just give me a couple more days. I think I asked her for like 2 days. There was a couple of different stories she had. Initially, it was one of, I don't want the artwork anymore. We never had a written contract for any deadline, any specific deadline dates.
No, usually a reasonable amount of time.
All right.
Go ahead, ma'am.
Here is the Cash App receipt. Your Honor, he is lying.
I know he is. I can tell a lie when I hear him.
January 18th. Any update when I can expect the 2 paintings? Hey, I'll have them for you when I'm away and will return February 27th. I'll have them for you when you return.
February 27th came, he says he asked you for 2 more days.
No, he didn't. He's a lie. March 4th.
You have evidence that you asked her for 2 more days? She has every communication.
We've
spoken on the phone.
All right, you spoke on the phone.
Oh, you a lie.
Yes,
Very
You've
good.
never
I
spoken
got
on
you.
the
We've
phone.
spoken
Did he
on the
answer
phone.
any of those things
And
on your
she's
text?
called me.
March 4th, Your Honor. Update, please. Are you refunding me? I'll be done on Friday.
If you look at the
I'm away on
Finish,
Sunday.
sir.
I'm away on Sunday. You can drop them off with my husband. His phone number, name, address. Please forgive me. This is a new journey for me. When can I expect the paintings? Kindly send me a photo.
What date is this? Because
This is March 4th, March 5th, March 19th. Are you available to talk? I'm out of the U.S. Is there another delay? Do you need the address to refund me my money? March 19th, I sent him questions.
This is the 19th?
March 19th.
Said he only needed 2 days more.
Okay.
Told me on February 27th, you told her you only need 2 more days.
March 19th.
Go
I
ahead.
have no excuse. I'm asking for your understanding. We go on and on and on with these conversations. March 21st, not interested in your art anymore. I'm totally disappointed.
Right.
A postal money order by April 5th. March 25th, I send the same message. We've not spoken on the phone since that first conversation. He's lying.
Did he ever agree to pay?
Yes.
Give you your money back? Read that.
Well, he said he didn't have the money. April 18th, I sent more question marks. If I had the money to give you. April 18th. I don't have money to give you. I wish I did. He then went on to ask me, Your Honor, if I sold art out of my small gallery. I said, no. Why don't you sell the art? Give me my money.
All right, let me get back to him. Explain those lies. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Yours is dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor. See, you lied. That's all he did was lie. Just, don't trust people, don't advance people your money. He's a liar.